This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Bryce Miller. What do we need to know here?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener. Not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity.
On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. Back in Seattle, and on the hill, the big righty, Tyler Glasnow.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he does.
Oh, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there.
That one is absolutely belted. Hernandez, drop step, going back. That one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Here comes a pitch. Out there to center, flying after this one. Pulls up, and it drops for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Banks off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. Around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you pick up breaking ball, you're expecting it to make
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. And he walked him.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bat?
Yes, I think I could draw a walk. This to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Strike if he swings or not.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home, fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
And he chases that one. 2 gone now.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider, exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's the 3rd out. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking
that one the other way. Base hit. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Outman on the move to the gap. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. In the air, right field. And that is that. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He sends it out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
that home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. It's 5-2. Back down for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Just trying to keep this one close.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hernandez brings it in with a nice running. There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. Around first, digging for two. Not in time, it's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped. Well, talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings and misses on the fastball up and a pop-up right side, foul territory. France drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll do it. No runs. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me a fastball out of hand.
Runner takes off. The pitch is high. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out.
0-2. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Runner tags for home. Will score the sac fly. It's 6-2.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and
swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball becomes such a out there on the mound. He's just getting to 100 pitches right now, man. It's been so impressive.
Suzuki brings it in for the third out. Ground ball left side. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way. Throw across the diamond.
And here is Mitch Garver. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Outman makes a nice running catch. Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. That ends the inning. One left. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Matt Brash.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Hauls it in for the out. One down. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Suzuki going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh, that hit him. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Santos into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Santos is just one strike away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners claim game 1 here at home.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 6-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle. And welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi, Chris. About to get started here. And towing the slab here, number 22. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very dominant his last.
First, here in game 2. Got him swinging. So the Dodgers leave one. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Clayton Kershaw.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. We played an inning, no score. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out far and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit.
On the ground. And that one handled. And the inning is over. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So the Dodgers leave one. And we are still scoreless.
Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
There's a swing and a drive. And gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location.
And the home team down a run. You're watching the World Series on the show.
2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. That one the other way. Fair ball. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch. The
pitch. Hammered on the line, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over. Over with as quickly as possible.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. And a pitch. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin.
Hard ground ball, base down. And that extends the inning. And now the 0-1. Out to short, Betts. The throw to second is offline.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Kicks and fires. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's deep. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kershaw will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Gavin Stone gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Mariners.
Offense, 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And Will Smith will take his base. He's got a really good eye. You talk about defensive player controlling the strike zone. Will Smith controls the strike zone. 1 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Now, Gabe Spire comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a
grounder might be 2. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent.
And a 3-2. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. 1 left for LA, and it remains a. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
It's a pitch. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. In the air, center field. Settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 4-1.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Outman makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 run. 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Dives. What a play! Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie Betts now. A strikeout and a walk.
Oh, right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Hitter Gavin Lux. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch.
Taylor Saucedo into the game.
Number 60.
Second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one hops against the fence. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase, short tour.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Seattle as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Whips it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Urias makes the play. 2 away now. 1 strike away. Got it. And that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And boom, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Bobby Miller.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that
that one is absolutely belted. Outman ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Good fastball working early.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Muncy on the run, sent it over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. And we're back. And getting to start, George Kirby. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate.
And that one is lifted in the air. So Mickey Betts with a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a... You always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
He's got it. 2 down.
Batting full.
2 outs. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. gigantic blast. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez drop step going back. And that one is out of here. So he goes yard to left. And they add on. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
That's to third. Throw on to Freeman, and that'll do it. The two-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show.
That all game should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the Dodgers are set down in order.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ground ball right side to second. There's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And down on strikes he goes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Freddie Freeman. In the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. He's got it. And there's one down. And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first.
Victim his first time. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. He wrote a second great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the...
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. On the move towards the line. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Bounce to third. Now a jump throw. And a quick out, number 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked.
Runner on the go again. Out towards right center field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
And And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Freeman hits it in the air. Now Bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice.
Muncy hits one in the air. And there's one down. And it's second. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the end.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. George Kirby out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Angel De Los Santos takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
One out to right. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline. He's safe. It's 2-2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Get the ball in play.
And the righty deals. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the 7th now in game 3. We are tied 2-2. 2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out.
99 miles per hour.
At this pitch, regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to bat.
Chop to the right side. Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. J.P. Fireisen. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Looks like extra bases. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Ichiro looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. Got him. 2 gone now.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a
2 outs. Got him. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gregory Santos.
Power slider guy, Boo.
Line, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ahead run at first. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Forget it. That one felt good. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have for the offensive side of it.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips.
Well, the best relief.
Ripped to first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next is Seattle, the designated hitter.
This one in the air. Muncy moving under this one. Will squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game 3 here at home and get themselves back in the series.
This team obviously needed to win this game. Down 2-0 in the series. You go down 3-0, players start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task at hand, got the job done. A win in the next game. All of a sudden, we've got a new series.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Big Tyler Glasnow. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he won a round. Back here in L.A. And on the mound in this one, Luis Castillo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker through the rest of this series.
And the batter now, James Outman. And it bangs off the wall. One runs in. Muncy on his horse around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Struck him out looking. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. This is the World Series on the show. And a pitch. The punch out there. 1 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense.
Mariners go down quietly there. They trail things here 2-0. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Did not go. Now base is empty. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And the righty deals. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head down to the...
So something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in to score.
And there's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Out to short. Zips it across, and Hernandez is out. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
The base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success.
2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle, and they're down 2-0. Glass now, back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the
Unreal.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while.
Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mariners nothing. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Hit in the air, right field. Pajas makes the catch, and that'll do it. So he's through 6, no hit. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these.
Down, base is empty. Chases that one out of the zone. 2 away now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Billy. Feeling really good.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bounce to third. Slings to first. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mariners nothing. The pitch. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball.
And he deals. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boo. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Glass now, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. New pitcher on here, Brusdar Grotterol.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Mariners lead back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Matt Brash.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to
swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the sliding grab.
Now batting, catcher.
On the ground. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Evan Phillips.
save opportunity.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, we can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
2-0 your final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.